Yes, indeed. Dina Kupfer is live in Fairfield this morning showing us what's so special about the wine there. Hey, Dina.
Yes, good morning to all of you. You will not be surprised by the end of the segment when you discover what is here. We are at Suisun, one of the newest wineries here in Suisun Valley. If you don't know where we are right off of Interstate 80, basically between Vacaville and Fairfield. You've probably driven past it so many times, but come a little closer, get off of the exit and see what there is here. And we have Suisun to talk to first, because this is really the spot that we wanted to highlight as one of the newest wineries. So we have two very important ladies, Lisa Howard over at Tolinas and Jenny Wagner. You are actually the co-owner and winemaker here at Suisun. So let's first talk about this gorgeous space, how long you've been in this region, and why here? Why the Suisun Valley?
Yes. Well, good morning. My family's been farming grapes in Suisun Valley for just nearly 10 years now. But we opened doors here at Suisun in spring of 2022.
And let's talk about Suisun Valley. I mean, being ranked the #1 wine region in the country by USA Today, it's one of those moments that I think for anyone watching and seeing that publication, they go, wow, Suisun Valley, I had no idea. For you all, you're saying, yeah, it's about time. Let's talk about this region is ripe for a lot of different types of wines because so many different types of grapes can be grown here, right?
Yeah, that's part of what drew us in.
Yeah.
Initially, we fell in love with the grapes grown here in Suisun Valley and the wines that came from that, meeting the neighbors. It's such a tight-knit community, but we've been able to grow different types of grapes in different parts of the valley, hillside, valley floor, and just learn what varieties do well in these little pockets within the valley itself. It's a very special place in that way.
Yes, it is. And I really quickly want to show the tasting room because this building that you all have erected is just stunning. Reservations are encouraged, and you're open 7 days a week for tasting, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
We also have a by the glass area too, so come on in for a glass of wine.
And if you were going to suggest maybe your top 2 or 3 wines for people to try, I know a lot of people are like, I'm a white or I'm a red. What would you want to highlight?
I think we have some here. The Walking Fool is a red blend from Suisun Valley. We're proud of. We have a lot of fun making it because of the different varieties we get to blend into this. This is a wine, the Bay Rosé, that we have just offered here out of the tasting room. That's really light and fun. And of course, Grand Derive came as Suisun. This was our first Suisun Valley wine, a Petite Straw we're proud of.
Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. So Lisa, I want to bring you in. Tolinas, not too far away here. That's the great thing about Suisun Valley, though. It's intimate. There are, you said 12 different wineries in this one region.
Wineries here now.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
No.
It's you can make a weekend. Shoot, you can make a 3-day weekend out of it.
You totally can. And let's talk about, too, for people coming out, what can they expect that's different about Suisun Valley than maybe some of the other places that they might have heard of? We don't need to name them, not in this segment. You probably know. We're sticking with Suisun Valley and we're proud of it. But what are we really known for here in this particular region?
I would say we're just very approachable, right?
Yeah.
You might meet the winemakers. You're going to see the farmers. You're just going to feel at home. We like to say, like, we welcome you like an old friend. So you're going to taste like you're in our backyard, in our homes, in our area. I mean, it's where we live and we love it here and we love to share it. And we're so excited people are discovering it. We've been here a long time, but we're just getting on the map. And it's just really great to see new people coming to visit us.
I love it. Okay, as we're wrapping up, we're going to go ahead and pour this one you have here. But what is this one called?
This is called Exit 41.
Yes.
It's made by Woodin Valley Winery. And Exit 41 is the exit you take off I-80. So come see us. Yes.
And on that note, what a perfect way to end it here. So Suisun, they are accepting reservations. We're going to head out to another winery right after this one, just to really highlight what we have to offer. And I, my friends, get to smell.
Yeah.
Cheers
Dina,
to you.
cheers.
A toast to Suisun Valley.
I'm so happy.
Yes, they'll see you soon.
I'm so happy you're doing this segment. I think, naturally you think Napa Valley. That's all. And I've been to Caymus.
I know.
Oh, it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
So beautiful. And now you know, Exit 41, you can't forget it, right off Interstate 80.
Yeah.
Just come a little closer to where the vineyards are.
And I'm actually, I prefer a white wine, but there I was drinking all the reds. I mean, it's fantastic. It's good. Yeah. Dina,
Endorsement
looking
for the
forward
Reds.
to the next one. Yeah.
Thank you, Dina.
Thank you.
I'm not allowed to drink.
Nope. On air is what
Well, now you
On
can.
air, right?
Go ahead. Sip away now. Suisun Valley has been getting some national recognition. It has just been voted the best wine region in the country. Dina Kupfer is live on Fairfield touring the oldest winery in the area this morning. Hey, Dina.
Hi, yes, good morning. That's right. So USA Today just came out with their top 10 list, and Suisun Valley was ranked the #1 best wine region in the entire country. And if you've never been, we're going to show you why. So last half hour, if you didn't see it, we were at one of the newest wineries, and now we're taking you to one of the oldest. So I want to take you inside Woodland Valley Winery. The family still very much a big part of this space, and this is their gorgeous tasting room. We have Ron Lanza, one of the sons, 4 of you who now own this space, 4 brothers. So good morning to you.
Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Okay, so we want to take people through the history of Suisun Valley and also your family's history in this particular region. You have a wonderful timeline. So let's go to the timeline so we can take people through how it all began, and really it began in the 30s for you all.
Right, so the winery actually established when Prohibition ended in 1933.
Wow.
Yeah, and a couple Italian brothers started the winery, and then my grandfather joined them in the 40s and ended up buying out the winery in the 50s, 1955 actually.
Wow. Okay, so the first grapes were planted when?
There were some grapes here in the 60s, but there was very few grapes in Suisun Valley at that time, mostly orchards.
Okay.
Actually, primary crop was Bartlett pears. So because the climate of the region is so great for wine grapes started getting planted, and we kind of led the push on that in 1970.
Yes, and we want to take you again through the timeline here, so let's keep walking.
Yeah, so basically, my grandparents, here's a picture of my dad and my grandparents. But they came up from Oakland in the 40s, became partners, like I mentioned, bought out the winery in 55. My dad married his high school sweetheart here at local Armio High School, and they had 4 sons, and as you can see, the pictures of all 4 of us here. My older brother Rick does the winemaking. I do all the marketing, the business side, and I just like to say a lot of the talking. That's my job.
That's why you're with us.
Yeah, that's right. And my other 2 brothers run the vineyard. So we have about 400 acres that we tend to.
Okay, and so we want to keep walking because the AVA designation, that is really something that many people may not know when they see it on a label, but it is so important to the winemaking process and how people are able to label their own bottles.
Right. Well, it's important to the consumer.
Yes.
Because the AVA gives you designation of where those grapes come from. So AVA stands for American Viticulture Area.
And your family was really key in
Yeah,
that.
my father in 1982 thought Suisun Valley needed an AVA of their own. And it's about a year behind Napa getting there. So at the time, I didn't think it was a big deal, but today it is.
Yeah, it's
Today it is. And this poster we had done really shows kind of our location. Even though we are in Solano County, you can see where Suisun Valley is located. Solano County line goes like this, but here are all the Napa AVAs, from Oakville to Rutherford to Los Carneros. So what my dad did then was wonderful for today.
Yes, and so 85% of the grapes need to come from the valley to have that designation on the bottle.
Correct. 85% if you say Napa Valley, Suisun Valley, Amador, wherever you might say, 85% has to be from that region. So that's a consumer protection thing.
Yes. I had no idea that was, you get in the weeds, in the vines, if you will, but it's very important to know the designation, what it means. Also, real quickly, before we go over to taste the wine, I just want to show people all the different grapes that you grow. You said about 400 acres.
Yeah, we have about 400 acres. Again, this is an illustration of my father in 1982. So it was actually a picture of a newspaper that he redrew. But so today we have approximately 400 acres, all different varieties depending on what we need. We are a small winery, so we only use a small percentage of our grapes. So we sell to other larger wineries, even sending some back to the East Coast. So that's something that we do. And I know you're up at Camus. We sell them grapes too.
Yes. Yeah. And speaking of grapes, we want to go try the grapes. At least we can pour it and I can pretend to try it. Okay, let's come on over. Ron Lanza again. So you have many different wines here that we want to showcase. USA Today just voted the Suisun Valley as the #1 best region for winemaking in the country. How does that make you feel, my friend?
Proud. I think the work that it's in the years of trying to promote Suisun Valley has finally come to fruition. So it's a lot of efforts going on. Of course, we've been here for years and years, sometimes by ourselves, the only winery in the valley. And then now there's like 12 to 14 wineries in the valley. So, it's super exciting.
And as your grandma Lena said, just so people know how to properly say Suisun Valley.
Salute. See you soon in Suisun.
See you soon in Suisun. And on that note, a toast to all of you here in Suisun Valley. And please come out and visit. We'll have all the details linked up to our website, gooddaysacramento.com. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That looks good. Thank you very much, Dina. See you soon in Suisun.